If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. It is better to be alone than in bad company. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. True friendship is a plant of slow growth, and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity before it is entitled to appellation. Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. Associate yourself with men of good quality, if you esteem your own reputation. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other, and show the whole world that a freeman, contending for liberty on his own ground, is superior to any slavish mercenary on earth. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind, than on the externals in the world. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. The turning points of lives are not the great moments. The real crises are often concealed in occurrences so trivial in appearance that they pass unobserved. I conceive a knowledge of books as the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. Whatever may be conceded to the influence of refined education on minds of peculiar structure, reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principle. You say there is but one way to worship the Great Spirit. If there is but one religion, why do you white people differ so much about it? My first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, banished from the earth. Those who have committed no faults want no pardon. We are only defending what we deem our indisputable rights. Make sure you are doing what God wants you to do, then do it with all your strength. System to all things is the soul of business. To execute properly and act maturely is the way to conduct it to your advantage. Show not yourself glad at the misfortune of another though he were your enemy. Things in life will not always run smoothly. Sometimes we will be rising toward the heights, then all will seem to reverse itself and start downward. It is best to be silent, for there is nothing more certain than that it is at all times more easy to make enemies than friends. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. The basis of our political system is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions of government. Observe good faith and justice toward all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. The rest is in the hands of God. The foolish and wicked practice of profane cursing and swearing is a vice so mean and low that every person of sense and character detests and despises it. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. A slender acquaintance with the world must convince every man that actions, not words, are the true criterion of the attachment of friends. War, an act of violence whose object is to constrain the enemy, to accomplish our will. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses.